In 2016 het 'n groep inwoners besef hulle gaan self moue moet oprol om hul dorp van verval te red.
South Africa is a lovely country with lovely people, but it would be naive to think that we do not have challenges here in South Africa. But we are here in the town of Kroonstad, here in the heart of the Free State, and we are meeting people who chose a different path altogether. And I am delighted to introduce you to Andre van Pletsen, the founding member of Ignite and Revive. Why was it necessary to start something like Ignite and Revive here in Kroonstad?
This is what happens, a success story in Kroonstad, when a group of businesses come together, draw a line and say enough is enough. It cannot continue the way it is. The town is in a mess, litter all over, sewage running into the rivers and down the streets. And you've got to roll up your sleeves and somewhere that you've got to make a statement and say, this is my town, this is my country, and I've got to do something about it.
So you guys clean up, you beautify. Just walk me a little bit through the process of what you guys do.
The first thing we did is we started normal cleanups, and we decided on cleaning the entrances of our town. And that followed where the previous mayor, Mpotsekani, then approved the Adopt a Traffic Island and Circle project.
I was surprised that none of municipal workers knows how to fix this thing. But because of the relationship with you business people, this is the result. Business people assisted me. This is the result. Now it's working.
You've got this message where you say it's in your own best interest to ensure that your town flourish. Just walk us through that a little bit.
Yeah, that's 100%, because if you stay in Kroonstad like I have most of my life, then you'll know the before and the after days. And it's very easy to see that people have left our town. And what better way to stop people from leaving town? And the old inflow of feet we've got to bring back. And in order to do that, you've got to look at tourism, you've got to look at job creation, you've got to look at the best schools in town, you've got to look at healthcare, you've got to look at municipal services. So you've got to take hands with the municipality and do something about the municipal services that they're not delivering. So it all boils down to that you've got to take up responsibility.
As business people, instead of just giving business and government a middle finger, you decided that you can't do this without them, and you decided to take hands with them. Maybe just tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, we do feel like giving them the middle finger. That's for sure. And we have a lot of people that still feel like that today. Yeah. But the bottom line is you've got to come down and sit around a table and start building a relationship with these guys.
As a South African, we can't look at these matters from the concept of that we are only dealing with our municipality. If something is good that is going to come out of this, we also have to sell it to other municipalities. We are only talking of Mokaka now as a municipality of 3 towns, but we are in the region of Fesley Derby, which has got 15 towns. We have 52 towns in Free State. If we are able to deal with all these things together, advance the importance of this project, sell it, and get it profitably accepted in all these other towns, obviously our country can be a better place to live in, clean and very hygienic.
Why is a clean town important?
Well, a clean town is important because it brings hope and it motivates people.
Everybody hates litter, but what do we do about it? We're waiting for somebody else to pick it up. So what we did, we're picking up from the bridge up to the N1, and every Monday morning we used to pick up about 16, 18 black bags of litter and cart them away, and it looks better for the week, and then Friday you pick up again, so it looks nice again for people visiting Kroonstad on a Saturday. And now it's actually come down, because if there's no litter, people litter less. That's just a fact.
I've heard you talk about the importance of keeping talent in the town. What's that about?
That's very important. If we look at our schools, we have to have the best Afrikaans and the best English schools in your town to be a successful regional town. If you're not a successful regional town, your feet leave your town. Not only your school kids, but also your professional people, because they leave for greener pastures and they go to the cities.
Die munisipale swembad spog ook met 'n nuwe baadjie.
Tell us a little bit about the municipal swimming pool. What happened there?
Well, the municipal swimming pool was between 5 and 8 years. It was empty, and there was contractor on contractor and subcontractor on subcontractor. And a very well-known business in town, CC Chickens, and the CEO, Albie Estreisen, combined with Trio High School, made a deal with the municipality, and within 2 months that swimming pool was fixed, and we've had, I think, about 3 or 4 galas already in town.
Vir 'n tyd lank het Kroonstad gebuk gegaan onder verval. Maar die gemeenskap het saamgestaan en die kroon teruggesit in Kroonstad.
Andre, tell us a bit about the Town of the Year award. That was a big surprise to many that Kroonstad out of nowhere wins the Town of the Year award. What do you think it meant to the town?
Well, it brought hope. If you're a Nehemiah, you have a heart for your city. And there's many Nehemiahs in South Africa. They've just got to stand up and they've got to be obedient to God, pray to the Lord, get a plan. So you're a plan maker, you're a prayer warrior, and then you must be somebody that just does it.
I'm saying South Africa, it's high time that irrespective of political parties, irrespective of your religion, irrespective of your race, all of us must join hands to change our country.
Let's give South Africa hope. Let's show each and every town in South Africa that you can do it. It does not matter in what state your roads are, what your municipality does and what they don't do. It's about giving hope and showing that you can roll up sleeves, you can make a difference, and you can do it.
So we're at the foot of the Saltelier Bridge, the entrance of Kroonstad, crossing the Vals River. And we are reminded that when you build bridges between different people groups, you can expect to be walked over from both sides. And that's very much part of the story of the Ignite and Revive team, who received so much hostility from both sides of the so-called ideological spectrum. But they were obedient, they stuck to their guns. And the rest of the Kroonstad story is one of incredible hope. They stopped complaining, they did something, and they are working together. And there's a massive challenge coming here from the heart of the Free State to the rest of South Africa, and that is, what have you done for your town lately?